Hey guys, today is May the 12th of 2022, and I want to go over the ETFs and the uranium sector. There's a few that I've uh, have on my list, so I just want to kind of compare that to CCJ and look at some of the comparison in regards to patterns and price action. But let's get into the charts. As you can see right here, I have my list of the ones I'm watching, the uranium top ETFs. The first one I have, and it's not of importance, the order. I have it sorted out, I guess either by price. It's URNM. It's right now at 58.71. This is a monthly chart. It took 600 days to do this move, 21 bars, 21 months. And it looks like it never took out the November rate high. Cameco took out the November rate high, and I think maybe there's another one that took a couple more took out the November rate high. But you see that November rate high was here. This is the April high, and it looks like an A, B, C correction maybe in play. It's battling, trying to stay above the 50%, which is that 59.78. You see that here it found support. Now it's a little more, the selling pressure is a little more stronger. So let's say worst case scenario, if this can't hold and it tries to get above and then fails, looking at maybe at fractals like 4-hour or the daily, and it pushes lower, this could be a possible target around here. These levels, 48.72, 45.03. This is a strong level, which is a 75%, 37.66. I don't know if it's going to get down there, but you never know. Looking at the weekly, daily, this already has a big gap. And you never know. Could be where buyers will really show up and see if it could just hold at least in the middle point. Let's go to NLR ETF, the Van Neck ETF Trust. This one is pretty strong. I am very impressed and surprised on this one. I don't really watch this one, but comparing this one to URNM, this one's pretty strong. It's $53. It's hovering around the 25% from this move. It took pretty much, 26 months from the low of, March of 2020. And this one is very, very strong. No one's really selling this one. So that's interesting. And this one has that first impulse wave. This was the high of April. So this is the first impulse wave. So this reminds me more of like Cameco. Let's go to the monthly chart. We're going to skip CCJ. We're going to go to URA, another popular uranium ETF, Global X. You can see that here, we never took out the November 8 high, which was always concerning for me once I noticed that, and I noticed Cameco pushing higher, but this ETF couldn't take it out. NLR did take out the November 8 high, and URNM never took out their November 8 high. So those are the kind of patterns and things you just have to notice as a trader. The URA is at the 50% and below it, which is 1927. It took 601 days to complete this move of the November 8 high. And now it just kind of looks like an A, B, C correction. Looking at the weekly, you can see it very clearly here. Fail new high, so that's not good. It failed right there at the 12.5%. These are Gann's retracement levels that I got from his course, and I just plot them out there. Some of the basic ones are, or Fibonacci, it's either 20, the 31.8 or the 61.8. Gann mostly use the percentages level. So I plotted them out just to kind of see where would it find support and resistance. You can see the 12.5 put a halt on it. And this is where we're at right now. Possible targets, if it's going to push, obviously the swing pivot low of 1723. But if that can't hold, 1619 all the way to 1516. The strong level right here would be that 1311. Will it go down there? I don't know, man. The market's looking very ugly. I doubt it, but you just never know. I mean, it's not looking too good. The selling pressure is just very strong. And last is the Sprott Physical, SRUUF. This is the baby of the group. And you can see that it took, 10 bars to complete this move here before it sold off and went through the 50%. And now it's kind of trying to hold at least the 62.5%, which is at 1092. If that can hold, next targets would be 1054 all the way to 978. This is a strong level. That's why I have it in blue, the 25 and the 75. You can see that it's buyers trying to hold it up, building a position here. If we could look at the daily, and you see the November 8 high was taken out right here, and it pushed higher into April. Look at the daily, it looks like pretty much the chemical first impulse wave down. Let's look at CCJ. That's the last chart we're going to look at. And you see CCJ hasn't kissed the 50% yet. 50% yet. It took 26 bars for this move, and we're not that far. If we hold, that's a good support. If we fail that, next one would be that 1553. I doubt it'll go down there, but you just never know. Look at it right here. Let's look at the weekly. And you see there's like a first impulse, not a correction yet. And the same thing, kind of build up here, but it could be a mini fractal one, but it looks like it has a gap, and it's just kind of at its last legs here. I was hoping yesterday was going to be the turning point, but that did not pan out. So what are my thoughts here? Let's go back to the month. Well, CCJ hasn't kissed its 50%, which is good. It's at the stronger level. NLR is the strongest of all the top ETFs. URNM is pretty weak now that it's below the 50%. URA is below the 50%, but that could always turn around. As of today and now, it's just a little weaker. Next week, things could turn around and it may, retest this. It's going to take a lot of selling pressure to get down here like that fast, but you never know with the markets and the volatility. But next week, maybe it could retest it and maybe regain it and hold. Time will tell. And then SRUUF failed at 50 in its week, but I'll give it some slack. It's the baby of the group. So that's that. Well, hopefully you liked this video. I just want to give you an update just on the ETFs, and I'm just comparing them to Cameco. NLR is the strongest compared to everybody else in regards to the ETF world, and CCJ hasn't kissed the 50% level yet, so that is a good sign. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts, and I am going to sign out. I'm going to travel, and hopefully when I'll get back, I'll continue posting some videos.